When Jake Hoot was competing on The Voice, little did he know that someday soon he would be releasing a duet with his coach, Kelly Clarkson. Adam Wartzel catches up with the winner.
It is always a pleasure to have here on the show Jake Hoot, good friend of mine. Hey, Jake, good to see you.
It's good to see you, man. Thanks for having me.
We're just proof we're like 6 feet apart. Yes.
Social distance right here. Yeah.
So, what do Jake Hoot, Dean Sams, and Kelly Clarkson have in common? Jake, tell us.
Well, we all play pool together on the weekends. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do it. Yeah. No, we actually just wrote a song, and Kelly's singing on it. It's called "I Would Have Loved You." I wrote it with Dean Sams and Jamie Floyd, who's another big writer here in Nashville.
It is a fantastic song, a fantastic video. Take a look at this clip.
More than forever, always, man, the deepest, unforgettable. With all that I am, with my heart wide open, for the rest of my...
I think the best way to describe this music video, Jake, is majestic. I mean, you're in this beautiful theater. Where was this shot?
It was shot in L.A. at the Wiltern Theater, the historic Wiltern Theater out there. It's hard to top the Opry, the magic on that stage. But when you walk into the theater and you hear the history and you just see everything, like from the walls to the ceilings to the stage, it was just really, really magical out there.
And of course, Kelly, you could also call Coach Kelly. She was your coach on The Voice. Talk about, well, I mean, I would say reunion, but you guys have been in touch ever since you won the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you hear stories of, how some coaches just drop their contestants and stuff. And I don't know any of that personally, but what I do know is ever since her, she has been very instrumental in like, hey, anything you need, let me help out with. And so when we wrote this song back in January of 2020, I sent it over to her, and then when I reached out to her, she was just like, heck yeah, let's do it. And so it's just really special, somebody of her caliber and her, legendary status in music to want to be a part of it.
When you hear the song, and let's even go back before The Voice, and you're listening to this and you're like, my gosh, that's Kelly Clarkson, who sang all of these massive hit songs. What goes through your head?
Well, first off, when I first heard it, I cried like a baby, which I normally do with a lot of my stuff, but it's just incredible because she can sing any genre she wants to. I mean, let's be real, she's had hits through all the genres, and so to have her on something, but it's just a surreal moment when you're sitting there listening to it going, holy crap, not only is she singing on the song with me, but I helped write this song. And so to be part of the process from the creation of the song to the song being recorded to the music video itself, it's just all so incredibly, surreal to be a part of.
A lot more than just this song coming out. You've got an EP. Talk about that and talk about some of the other tracks we can expect.
Yeah, well, we already released the one. Alabama came out earlier, in 2020.
I loved that cover.
Oh, thank you, man.
I loved that cover, and the music video is really good, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to go with, if you remember, like, the We Are the World, from back, in the 80s, and then they redid it in the 2000s for Haiti. I said, I want something like that, but I want it to be more uplifting. But, something to slow dance to, something we can slow dance to is probably my next favorite on the album. And then the title track, Love Out of Time, I wrote that with Dave Pahanish. Just a beautiful song, and it was stripped down. And just from the writers to the people who performed, Janae Fleener, who plays with Blake Shelton, who's an ACM and CMA award-winning instrumentalist, to everybody else, to Danny Meyer, who produced it. Like, everything is just beautiful on it. And so super excited for everybody to hear it.
Jake, we're out of time. The EP's called Love Out of Time. A lot of time.
A lot of time. It seems like it's been a lot of time since we started planning this thing, but it's coming up, so it's going to come out quick.
Thanks for being here, Jake.
Thanks so much, brother.
Thanks so much for watching this week's Nashville Insider feature. If you liked what you saw, be an insider and hit the subscribe button. And also check out our friends Wilson Fairchild on their YouTube channel. And if you want to see full episodes of Nashville Insider, go to countryroadtv.com and use the code INSIDER when you sign up to get a free month. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.